Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. I have some good news. We got our COVID test back today and it came back negative. So I don't have COVID. However, I'm still sick. I've had a fever for the past 7 days. It hasn't been as bad as it was the first few days. The first few days, it was over 102. The past few days, it's been averaging between 99.5 and 100.5. It's still a fever. That's Fahrenheit, by the way, not Celsius. If that was Celsius, I'd be dead. We already saw the Indonesian flag and something that said Indonesia, so we know we're in Indonesia, but this is more important, obviously. But yeah, no, I've still been sick. I don't know what it is. Some days I can't get out of bed. Other days I'm able to stand up. I have energy and I'm able to move around. I don't know if I just have a mild case of the flu, but it's not COVID. And that is always good news, in my book at least. And I hope you guys feel the same way. But we do have Geoguessr to play. Here is another Indonesian flag. Here's the JL, which tells us it's Indonesia. And we have Sengkang. Now this doesn't feel like Java. It's probably Sumatra. I doubt it's the island of Borneo. And I don't think it's Sulawesi. Here are your cigarette advertisements, which is a very Indonesian thing. Single yellow divider line, black car, left-hand side of the road. It just, all of those things together, if you didn't figure it out already, tell you you're in Indonesia. Now, I've never been good at telling the difference between the islands. I believe Borneo is more hilly and less structure. Java has a lot of structure. It's a lot of roads, a lot of towns. I believe Sumatra has a lot of structure as well. And Sulawesi feels a little bit more tropical. And that's just what I think I remember. I don't remember too much. But I think those are the differences between the islands. Now, those aren't exactly the greatest differences. And you can't always use those to your advantage. But we're gonna hopefully get a decent guess in. Now, obviously, the hedge bet is kind of in the middle of the Java Sea. That's the middle of all of where it could be in Indonesia. We're kind of taking a risk here by choosing a specific island. But you can't win unless you choose to take a risk. Now, I don't know if we've seen a town name. If we have, I haven't seen it. Or I didn't recognize it as one. That was Hati Hati. I think I've guessed Haiti before. I've seen Hati Hati before, but I don't think it actually means anything. But we're out of time. And it does end up being Sulawesi. Almost had a latitude guesser. And as you can see, there is a new update. We could see who got the scores. So we know we need 22,000, which we can't break as of right now. It's impossible. There's no way we could come in first place. I don't even think we could come in... we might be able to come in third place. Based on just the score. Because that's only 2,200 points off, and there's no way we can make that up. So we know we lost already, which is upsetting, I guess. Because now we don't really have the motivation to keep going, but... 270, it's set up like the United States or Canada. Protect your small business with someone you trust, nationwide. Double yellow, that doesn't necessarily mean it can't be Canada. No front plate, also doesn't mean it can't be Canada. I thought I saw... I did. There are 5 states that use this. And this, I guess, could be Kentucky. It doesn't feel like New Jersey. But we don't know if it's a state sign or a local sign. We're over by US State 62, and that says Kentucky Lottery. So, luckily, we knew it was Kentucky. We can try and find 62, which is right up here, and then 187, which is the Circle Road, which should be nearby 62. Here is 357, 27, 165... and it kind of goes and then loops this way. So let's follow 62. We're looking for 187. We don't know exactly where 187 is going to be, but it should be close enough to 62 that we might be able to get a good guess in. Kind of wraps down and then down this way. This is a very weird 62 loop. Then it kind of just keeps going. Holy shit. 248, 55, 162, 245, 733, 733 again, 52, 583, 31 west, 1904, 222, 720, 88, 79, 736, 505, 231, 69. I don't think we're going to find it. I don't think we have a name either. Here's 175 and 189 and 181. But I don't see 187 anywhere. But I think this would put us in the right area. If we have 89 and 81, here's 813. 1600, 672, 293, 818, 810. And it kind of ends... No, it keeps going. I guess it just goes through the entire fucking state. Which we've looked through most of. And I didn't see 187 anywhere. We also didn't move very much. It ends up being a little bit further to our east. I don't know how I missed that. We were 56 miles off. Not a bad guess, but not a great guess either. But it's Kentucky. It's Kentucky. Double yellow, 60 kilometers. I'm pretty sure this is a Brazil sign right here. Kilometer 80. It doesn't feel like the orange dirt, so that would put us in the northeast. Black signs on the back, which is a Brazilian thing. So I'm leaning more up here. If we could find something on the side, one of those kilometer signs that has the regional code, that would be 2 thumbs up, because then we could get the region. That just says kilometer. Sadly. We're looking for something that says, like, where are these regions? PICERN, PE, PBAL, SE, or BA. Obviously, it doesn't have to be any of those, but I'm leaning more towards that area based on just the way the landscape feels. So we can find something that can confirm that we are in that area. We already know where to begin to look. We do have the Parque Estadual Carlos Bothio, and then some coordinates, perhaps. SP-139. So, where is SP? SP is down here. Sao Paulo. So we're on 139 in the Sao Paulo region. Not exactly where I thought it was going to be. It's not going to be one of these signs, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a different. So here's the SPs. We're looking for 139. 347, 340, 225, 253, 333, 291, 310, 323, 351, 321, 304, 300, 321. I haven't seen a 1 yet, so maybe there's a way this works. Where the further south you are, the lower the numbers, perhaps? Closer to the water, 222, 160, 41. So southeast. Here are the 160s, 66, 102, 70, 77, 88, 103, 99, 121. We're looking for 139, 99, 153, 121 again. My only concern is we might not see it because it's a small sign. 132. It's closest so far. 42, 46. Are we even in Sao Paulo still? We are. Could it be up here? No, because these are all the 3s. So the closest we found so far has been the southeast. 81, 360, 63, 65, 300, 348, 21, 70. I think it has to be in that general... nope. It ends up being southwest. How did I not see 139 over here? We could have also looked for the park, because it looks like it actually shows up from a distance. But it was still Sao Paulo. Double yellow, red dividers. Parallel this way. So we're going to go this way. Yellow warning signs. Canada's... That looks French to me. I don't know about that. What it's talking about, don't text and drive, from what I could assume. So this should be Quebec because it's French. And we have Saint Eduardo de Fabri and Villa Maria. Well, Villa Marie. So we should be in Quebec. We should be in this general area. We can try and find Saint Eduardo de Fabri or the Ville Marie. Here's Ville Marie right here. I'm actually surprised we saw that. St. Edward would be 17 away from here. So it should be kind of in this area, wouldn't it? Because I don't see it. But this is 39 kilometers away, apparently. And that's north of us. So we are south. And here's St. Eduardo de Fabri. So we're down here somewhere. Can we find anything? We're gonna have a pretty good guess here because we are able to find Saint Marie pretty easily. We usually struggle with stuff like that. I think we just got really lucky. We have the Halt Municipal, which looks like it's a forest. If we return to start, we are at a curve. And it's actually a pretty decent curve. So it's either that curve, or this curve. It is heading to the west, so it's not this curve, but it could be this curve. I don't see a body of water directly to our south. We are going to try and find a street sign. Because street signs could pinpoint it. It is Chemin du Ski. That's not Chemin du Ski. Chemin de la Pointe Martel. 2E Rang. 7E Rang. 3E Rang. Not Chemin du Ski. 2E Rang. But we're south of this. So let's keep going south then. Lunin Eagles. Chemin. Bale McAdam. Chemin du Ski. And when we go, we are like right here. This should be a perfect score. And we do get the perfect score. So did Ben Keller. So that's actually not bad. Not fucking bad. But we can't come in even the top 4. That looked like a rift at first. It would make sense. Does that say that? Left-hand side, there is... I swear I keep seeing rifts. This should be Senegal. It should be. Although we're getting kind of riftless. Francistown... Isn't Francistown? Yeah, Botswana. I swear I was seeing rifts. I'm glad I'm starting to recognize some town names. Some of the bigger ones, at least. I don't know how we were able to find the one correct in Canada. That was just luck. Francistown, I could recognize. Obviously, we should probably go back to that sign. Because they had other stuff. We got Rakops and Orapa and can't make out what the last one is. But we can look for Rakops, which should be to our east. I don't know where Francistown was, so we need to go back and find out. Yeah, was it west? Francistown to our west would be weird. There isn't much west you can go from here. Unless we go down here. Pretty sure this is the way the sign was. Did I miss it already? Am I losing my mind? No, here it is. Francistown is to our north with Maun. M-A-U-N. Francistown, we're probably going to have for a while. Most of the coverage is on A1. We want to try to find any of these other ones. So we know we're south of Francistown. How far south? That's going to be questionable. We could be, yeah, because here's Mound over here. So Mound's over here. Here's Rakops. And here's Arapa. So, these are to our east. And Mound and Francistown are to our north. So, we should be up here then. How close to these, that's a different question. We are heading east. There is a stop sign. This is where we were, which tells us... I wish we could see that last one. Maca Lambadetti, which is right here. So we're in between these two in some way, shape, or form. Maybe we're in Motopi? Maybe we're right over here? Over by a major intersection or something? And not bad. 2.2 miles off. It does end up being a little bit further south. We did not go the way we were probably supposed to. But we were still able to kind of figure it out. And now my mouse stopped working. Actually, not a bad score. It could have been better. 21,000. Our worst one ends up being Brazil. Nah, Indonesia. So let's see. We get to see that Ben Keller, 22,738. We actually had quite a few people play, which I'm pretty happy about. Scribbles in second, 22,3. Rum just going for a fucking world record or something. 21,777. Geoguessr in fourth, 21,559. We came in fifth. Spending all the time. Taurus also going for a speed run here. Not really taking the time, it looks like. 19,639. Martin in 7th at 18,565. Bo in 8th, 18,475. Let's just click on everybody. EC in 9th at 17,580. Calvino in 10th at 99,13. And Dan, the Meme Man, I can't pronounce anything, at 11th at 44,17. So hopefully some of the things I showed you guys will help you to become better Geoguessr players. But that's going to be where we call it. I'm going to go take medicine, lay down, and hopefully start to feel better. I don't know if I will, but we are going to have some links. I don't know if we're going to have a video tomorrow. It depends on how I feel when I wake up. But that's going to be where we call it. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all next time for another Geoguessr episode. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.